Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and whatever time you are watching this. This is Evening Star Tarot, and thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. This video is about what is holding you back. This is a pick a card reading. It is for entertainment purposes. Therefore, not all information will resonate with you. Just take what does and leave what does not. So what you're going to do is you're going to meditate and take a few seconds and look at each individual card. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can pause the video, whatever works for you, but choose a deck that resonates with you and then go to the timestamp in the description box to that card reading. All right, let's get started. Okay, deck number 1. So what I tend to do is I tend to also pre-shuffle before I go ahead and lay it all out so I can get a gist of the energy so that I'm not rambling on. I like my videos to be short and sweet and to the point and get my messages across and not so long-winded. First and foremost, we have the Prince of Discs here. The Prince of Discs is basically the Page of Pentacles, which denotes that is an energy, it's an earth energy. It is the creation of, or the ideas of what to create for foundation wise. It's the giving of an idea to make it come to fruition. Typically, that's the energy that I get from the Page of Pentacles. There's also the Mercury that is here for the energy. The Mercury planet denotes communication, intellect, intelligence, the conjuring of ideas, and communicating those ideas. So what I'm getting from this in the energy is that what's holding you back from basically your greatness is your fear surrounding basically creation or monetary. I feel like it's monetary fears that there is about the fears of rejection, fear of losing money, fear of your ideas. I think maybe you're considering developing a business is what I'm hearing. Like maybe there's the idea of creating a business or creating something that's an entrepreneurship type of matter. I feel like that's what I'm also getting in energy wise. And speaking to investors or something like that. That's very specific, but I feel like this is more on the realm of basically monetary acquisition, creation of a business, creation of an idea, going forward with specific monetary ideas. It appears that there's a fear of letting of failure. And there's also a lot of frugality here, as denoted by this Four of Pentacles here. And this Five of Pentacles denotes being left out in the cold. So what's holding you back really is your fear of the unknown, because this is also denoted by the Page of Wands, which a Page of Wands is just basically venturing out forward, wants to travel, wants to make plans to explore and to explore the possibilities and the opportunities, and there's fear surrounding that. And the bottom of the deck here is by the Ten of Wands. I feel like something perhaps in the past is weighing on you, perhaps something that has happened to you in which you did fail. I feel like failure is basically, fear of failure is really resonating with this deck right here, right now. So this is what I'm gathering as towards what is holding you back from your greatness is the fear of failure. And I pulled out some angel cards at the bottom of the deck to help you on your journey forward and how to battle these fears. So first and foremost, we have All Is Well by Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening as exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand, which I'm getting from this card and from what Spirit is telling me, is to embrace your failures. everything is going to be okay. Everything that you're following suit for, everything that you are, failing at and you're trying to achieve, you're only learning more about yourself and your path forward. You're learning more about what is required of you as you take these steps forward in your path. So do not fear so much failure, embrace failure, because that is how you will become great. There's also crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Again, all of this energy is you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot that you want to achieve, is what I'm feeling. I feel like you have a lot that you want to go after, but it's a very business like, risky like endeavor. Whatever it is, it's not something that is traditional. I'm getting a feeling of. But then again, and it doesn't matter if it's a traditional type of way of retrieving money or not. Money is still energy, and whatever you place your mind on, you're going to get it. You have to set that clear intention. You have the intellect, you have the drive, you have the motivation, to get these done, but you're letting fear take away from your clear set intentions. And I promise you, when you set clear and crystal clear intentions and you set them for yourself and you follow suit with them regardless of your fears, you will not fail. You will not. The only time you fail is when you do not do it. When you do not achieve, or not even achieve, do not go after and set out for those things, those ideas, those desire that you want. That's when you fail, because you never did it. So Spirit is saying, go down this path. Focus on your goals. Set clear and crystal clear intentions, and understand that whatever you're going to do, whatever type of endeavor you go on, you're always going to have the possibility of it not succeeding. There's always that possibility, but would you rather live your life not risking anything, playing your cards close to your chest? Or would you rather reap the possibility of it happening and knowing it's happening? It's all about, also, I don't know if you've ever heard of a state of being, of when you become or you embody a state of being. Meaning, a state of being is when your mind and your thoughts are wrapped around what you wish to embody. So it's like saying, okay, let's say, for example, I want to exercise, right? When I want to lose weight. That's the bottom line, right? I want to lose weight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about every single thing that will get me to losing weight. As in, I'm already eating healthy. As in, I'm already going ahead and walking, because or envisioning the outcome, better yet, that it's already going to happen. That's when you get to a state of being, because you know that outcome is going to happen. That is what happens when you set crystal clear intentions. When you set crystal clear intentions, you know you're going to be creating an outcome. And that outcome is nonetheless going to happen no matter what, because you are putting the efforts forward. You have put yourself into a state of being where you can now embrace and accept the possibilities that come your way. So don't get so much into the fear of it. Remember, don't get so much into the fear, because fear and failure will always be there. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be there. But so is success. Okay? Success will always be there as well. But you have to continue to have your clear set intentions. All right? Well, that's pretty much all I have for deck number 1. Very sweet, very straight to the point. If you liked what you have watched today, please like and subscribe down below. It's always great to have you here, and thank you so much for your support in watching my videos. And have a great evening, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great day, and peace, love, and happiness. Thank you. Okay, deck number 2. So first and foremost, the card that came out, I'll move these to the side and I'll get back to that. So what I do typically, deck number 2, is that I pre-shuffle everything and I get the energy of the reading so that the reading is quick and straight to the point. And for your benefit, I do not like long-winded readings and I like to get straight to the point. So first and foremost, we have here the Death card and the Aries card. So this is what is holding you back. From what I'm gathering here, what's holding you back is the fear of change. There's also a fear of losing control. I feel like you have a deep need to have control of a situation. I'm not exactly sure of what that is. I feel like you just overall in your life, you really like to have control of your life and you don't like change. That's what I'm gathering. First and foremost. Also, to clarify these cards, there was the 7 of Cups that had came up, and this denotes basically choices, ideas, options, opportunities. I feel like you're fearful of I feel like this energy might be that there's just I keep trying, for some reason I'm like leaning towards relationship. Maybe you're just fearful of being an option. I don't know why that came up. There's a fearful of you being an option. I also got the feeling that perhaps there's some sort of custody battle here with the Justice card. Maybe there's some sort of legal battle that's going on. I feel like you're afraid of losing control over something. There's also fear of losing control over your joy and your happiness. That's why I feel like it's also might be around family, like maybe a custody battle. You have a family issues. There's also the energy of not completing, like a fear of not taking charge of your life. I lost my train of thought for a second. Because the 10 of Cups here denotes family, emotional fulfillment. We have the Death card here that denotes transformation, change. So there's just fear surrounding change, like pretty much. And I feel like there's also like it's to the point where you're like having anxiety over it. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I feel like maybe I should just clarify a little bit more because this was at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to clarify a little more what these cards mean. Let me clarify what the Justice card means, please, Spirit. It seems I have to clarify it so I can get the ideas a little bit more across. I'll shuffle this one more time. I have like a really big deck. And I'm going to just, the Justice card clarified by moving forward with a heavy burden. Yeah, because the Justice card means and this is the end of a situation, like you're moving forward, but it's doable. I feel like it's a situation that might pertain to the balancing of the scales, like something legal. Maybe the karmic scales being balanced. So that to me means that there's a situation that you're going to be moving on from and you're afraid of the aftermath of it. Can you please clarify? The King of Wands here, yeah. With this King of Wands here. Yeah, this denotes the King of Wands. Denotes this is, and look at him looking at all the choices. I feel like this is either this is you or it's another male energy. But what's holding you back is maybe you're also having too many options. Like you're also stuck in a situation where you're just looking at too many options that you can't make a decision for yourself because your mind is so focused on all these different options that, you can't make a decision. And you're afraid of making a decision and, things not going out the way that you want. Can you please clarify this Three of Cups for me, please, Spirit? Can you please clarify this Three of Cups for me, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Oh. Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. Celebration for a personal success. So what is holding you back? So what is holding you back? Three of Cups clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Celebration of your personal success, of emotional fulfillment. Afraid of that ending, of your, like, I feel like maybe you're just afraid of or maybe just a celebration with loved ones, being around loved ones, afraid of change. You want to have the same social group. Maybe you're afraid of losing friends or family members. You're just so happy with the group of people around you. You just don't want change. Can you please clarify this Ten of Cups for me, please, Spirit? One more. All right, thank you, Spirit. Yes, the Ten of Cups with the Six of Cups. So this is denotes someone from the past. Childhood feelings. Perhaps you were in a relationship with someone for a while, and you created a family, and I feel like there might be a legal proceedings that's going forward. I think that, yeah, like also there's a whole other scenario that's coming up. I think that's whole other scenarios where you're possibly going through legal proceedings with probably someone that you were married to and you have family. And you're also really psyching yourself out and having anxiety and sleepless nights over this relationship because you're thinking about them, thinking about other options. And he's an Aries too, so two Aries energies came out. So it's either you or it's them. I feel like it's another energy. I truly feel like this is not your energy. I feel like this is more like your energy and this is what's influencing you. It's an Aries or Sag or Leo. It's a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. This here is a Scorpio. You could be a water sign. It don't have to be. So yeah, this is just telling me that there's a situation that's going on where it involves legal proceedings, or maybe there's the ending of something, or or some sort of karmic situation is about to come to an end and it's going to create another beginning. And there's fear around that and whether or not how much control you're going to have. And what the angels say, these are the angel advice cards. They're saying here is gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time and surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. From what I'm gathering is that you are beating yourself up pretty bad, and it correlates to what the Nine of Swords was saying here, is to be very gentle with yourself, to surround yourself with others, to celebrate your victories. And even if it does not feel like victories, but to celebrate you and how far you've come, you should definitely surround yourself with people who can help uplift you during this time. Victory, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Victory, I think in this, if it is legal proceedings, which I definitely feel for some reason strongly that it is legal proceedings, if it is legal proceedings, you're going to be receiving what you need to hear. But no matter what, you're still going to be on top. Like you're going to be okay. You do have a army of spirit guides and angels surrounding you at this time. I feel like this is just a difficult time for you as it pertains to where your life is at this present moment. And so, what's holding you back from really moving forward with your life and achieving greatness is this situation right here. And I'm sending you so much love and so much peace through this time, because it's not easy. And so my heart goes out to you for if you're struggling, or anything like that. Please lean on someone, because it can be very hard. So be very gentle on yourself, especially when it comes to a situation where it feels like your whole world is going to change. So that's what I definitely feel for card number 2. Please remember to be gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with those with high vibrations, and give yourself as much love as you can during this time, because you deserve it. And remember that you can move forward. This 10 of Wands here, the 10 of Wands means it's a heavy burden that you're going to be moving forward with, but it is doable. It is something that you can move forward with. So do not worry. Everything will be okay, and everything will pan out. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I hope this resonated to you in some way and helped uplift you in some way. And if it did, please like and subscribe below. And thank you so much. Have a great evening, a great morning, a great afternoon, wherever you are. One love. All right, pile number 3. So, what I typically do is I pre-shuffle, and I get the feel and of the energy and the flow that's going on here. So, first and foremost, we'll start at the top here. We have the Knight of Swords that is clarified with the Cancer card, Cancer energy. So, the Knight of Swords energy here is it's a air sign. You don't have to necessarily be an air sign, but this type of individual goes forward without caring about anything else. When they have something that's set on their mind, they go forward with all they got, and they take that leap of faith a lot. And what's holding back this energy is this Cancer card here with I feel. Cancer is an emotional water sign type of energy. So I feel like this is you. You're usually this, you go after what you want, no holes barred. Sometimes you'll think it through emotionally, but you're very intellectual and you know what you want typically. So you go forward with it. But this time, for whatever's going on and what's holding you back from your greatness and from what's holding you back from where you want to go, or your next step in your purpose in your life, is there's this blockage of, okay, now I'm starting to really think about, like, who am I? Or who do I want to be, like, in this life? Like, what am I embodying? Am I just being a reflection of someone else? Am I just, going off the hinge and just doing these things, willy-nilly, and not thinking about an end goal? I'm achieving these things, I'm reaping these rewards, but I'm not sure who I am. So here, these cards are basically what that little story was what these cards are saying. There's this three of Wands denotes like expansion, moving, all this stuff, wanting to create. And then there's this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups, and I feel like this is an energy that is of you. There's two separate energies that are a part of you. So this Queen of Pentacles is someone who is the queen of the earth, manifestation, creation of a foundation, building of the life. Queen of Cups, finding a lover, family oriented, passionate, but able to, balance the emotions and her emotions, and knows when to rationally think and when to dip into her emotions. She's the queen of the emotional realm. There's also the Fool card, which denotes, taking a leap of faith, not caring about what the repercussions are, risking it all. Um, and then there's here the reaping of of the rewards, reaping of everything that you've done. And then there's some conflict with others. So I was trying to figure out what this conflict of others at the bottom of the deck could possibly mean, but I feel like it's more so denotes towards another scenario that it comes along. So there's that one scenario I just went through as it pertains to you. This could possibly pertain to another individual, another scenario where this individual, you, actually are the Knight of Swords. You go forward and everything like that. You go after whomever or whatever you want. But you are kind of at a standstill because you're thinking about what kind of woman you want, or what kind of, relationship you want. Because maybe there's two individuals that are in your life that you kind of are thinking about, who do you want to expand with? Who do you want to grow with? I feel like maybe you might have been dating them at the same time. That's what I'm kind of feeling. And so now it's created some kind of conflict within you and with others. Maybe you were kind of, deceiving a little bit. See, look at that. And you also have the Lover's card, which is making a choice between lovers. So this is definitely another route that I'm feeling is coming up from this deck and energy. It's about who do you want to like settle down with, and it's kind of causing you some pause. So yeah, that's what I got from this deck. But yeah, so I have pulled out some angel guidance cards to help you with figuring out the situation. So clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. I feel like Spirit is saying, when it comes to, for the first scenario where you are trying to figure out who you are and what kind of life you want to embrace and embody, clairsentience, Spirit is saying, go with what feels right. You already have accomplished so much. I feel like you need to just embrace and revel in your victories, and don't think so much or too hard about who you are, because you already are manifesting so much around you. You already are embodying who you are around you in all of your accomplishments. Here is take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. If anything, if you're questioning and what's holding you back is questioning who you are, then maybe what you just need to do is, dig deep and figure out, why are you wondering who you are? Like, what is the primary instigator of questioning whether or not you're being or have been embodying who you are? Is it because you've been trying to follow what other people were saying? Is it because you've been doing things to please others? Is it because you just been doing things without any sort of value attached to it? That's something to just, kind of dig deep and figure out about, because in reality, who you are is already showing in your life right now. You've been accomplishing so much. So it's really about looking at your life and trying to dig deeper and figure out, okay, what aspect about myself, or what aspect about myself have I been lying to myself about? What aspect in my life have I been lying to myself about? Has it because I've been doing things because I've been trying to please others, or I've just been acting without thinking and not putting any value towards what I'm achieving? Maybe that could be one thing. Victory, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. I feel like also you've been reaping a lot. Like I said, you've been accomplishing a lot. The Knight of Swords is someone who does go after what they want no matter what. And I feel like you're reaping the the rewards of that, and you should also embrace that. You know, take it in, embrace that, take that moment in, you know, and to really revel in what you've accomplished. And then, you know, do that little deep dive a bit and try to figure out what is valuable to you, you know, what brings you joy truly, as you venture out forward. um, you know, it's great to take risks, you know, in life, and to just, you know, do things, but sometimes you got to do things with meaning, you know. So that's for scenario number one. Scenario number two, when it comes to the different women, I feel like you have to make a decision between two women. I feel like that's going to be clearer soon. Oh, I just wanted to look at here. And Spirit is saying to follow and listen to your emotions. Which individual, and I say woman because I have a feeling it's feminine energy, but don't mind me, I mean, which individual, you know, is conjuring up specific emotions and specific thoughts that resonate with where your life is and where you see yourself going. Because I feel like you will always be this person who takes risks in life, and you need to figure out whether or not this person will be able to jive with the kind of individual that you are. And, you know, do you want someone who you can build a life with, or someone that you can have that passion and that love with? Not saying you can't have it with the other, but who fits better into where you are in that point in time. So listen to your emotions, because, you know, Spirit, your higher self, is talking to you through that. And then you'll also get the answer you need once you figure out and look at your life and do that deep dive about who you are, in the aspect of, okay, where am I heading in my life, and where do I want them to come with me? Like, do I see them coming with me for the long haul? If you see both of them coming with you, it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you at that point. You can see them both. I mean, there's some people end up, you know, agreeing to polygamy, you know, but I don't think that's common, you know. So I think it really is about figuring out who fits best in your current life. But after you figure you out, after you figure out where you think your life is heading, and whether or not you see either or fitting and meshing well into that route, into your life. Okay? I hope that made sense. You know, this one was a little difficult because I was like, wow, two scenarios, but they kind of also blend in together at the same time with these two scenarios. So yes, but that's all I really have for now. I hope this helped you in some way, somehow, to clear up your misconceptions or your confusions. You know, don't worry, your answers will come to you soon. Remember to follow your heart, and to just take the time out and to really just look deeper, you know, and heal that aspect of yourself that doubts who you are, you know, and where your life is headed. Because I feel like you're already on a good path. You just need to learn to claim and own who you are and love who you are in all its aspects. Yes, but yes, please go ahead, like and subscribe my channel if this resonated with you. And I hope you have a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, wherever you are after watching this video. And I hope to see you again on my channel. One love.